Hello there, my name's Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky. And today is gonna be a little bit of show and tell early in the episode. But before that, we have a little bit of a problem to deal with. So what happened is I actually had a little bit of time last night, and I did, yeah, sort of that. Which is a decent amount. We're up to like 100,000 capacity. Now the storages are empty for, yeah, a little bit above 100,000. Now the storage is empty for different reasons. The reason is apparently we don't have enough power, and I don't have enough power to actually teleport out of here. I still don't have enough power. Let's see how much we need, how much we're generating. Okay, that is not good. We're probably using 2,131. So I'm gonna need one more panel, I believe, and afterwards I'll remove them, but yeah. Okay, so I do need one more EM generator. Now, what actually happened there is last night I needed to get some frost crystals to actually do a little bit of work on the base. Now, let's see, did I add that? Yes, I did. So what I was actually going to do is I forgot. Okay, I forgot. It's because I alt-tabbed and I was doing something else in my Firefox, in my browser. Yes, I do use Firefox. I prefer it. I've used it for many years, and it's just a personal preference. But anyway, yeah, I did something, and I forgot that I had actually alt-tabbed from No Man's Sky, because No Man's Sky hates working in borderless for some reason for me. It is very hard to capture it in borderless window for me, so I just don't bother, so it is a full screen application. Now, what we're gonna do though is I have to get here, have to land here, and I have to build an extra EM generator. Actually 2 or 3 I'm gonna build. But we are going to do it as live. So actually I did a little bit of work before that happened. We did the frost crystal farm, which was the glass farm basically, which, okay, yeah, I don't even need to actually get down here. I don't know why I did. What I did was as well gather frost crystals to actually build a lot of glass. I even started building it, and I was like, I'll have to wait like an hour because I did it through the refiner instead of actually building it myself, which is a little bit quicker building it myself, but I was really lazy. So what actually this will allow me to do, because I was alt-tabbed apparently all night and a little bit over, and through my work day and everything, so yeah, I'm surprised I wasn't dead when I showed up, when I actually logged in. So I actually even recorded like Slay the Spire and Deep Rock Galactic, and then noticed that No Man's Sky was active, which was a little bit on the weird side. So yeah, we're actually out of base terrain edits again for some reason. Really? Oh, it's probably because I've been flattening a lot of terrain, but that's actually fine. So not force field. Yeah, that's what I need. Now, the reason I'm doing them in this height, actually, that's a little bit too high, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little bit too high. Actually, these are the ones I needed to remove, not these ones up there. Oh, well, whatever. Let's just get up top here again. Now, the reason I wanted so much glass is because I actually started removing some of the rooms and making them into glass tiles, because the lights, I believe, are the thing that's actually slowing down the base. That's actually causing the lag in the base. So you know, that is why I needed so much glass. That is why I put all the frost crystals I had to make as much glass as I can. Yes, we're gonna build an extra 2 generators, which should be enough. I actually did, because I built extra storage, I as well built extra mineral extractors, and that is where that is why we have an issue with power. Now, after I build these 2, we should be more than fine for kind of a while. I really won't be building any more mineral extractors. I think we're fine in terms of time and in terms of capacity, since I don't normally pick it up more than once per day anyway. Like, even that is... I don't do it as often. I don't pick up the indium as often, even though I should. Now, we're currently at 2,529 available, but that is with 2 solar panels, so that is 100 more than it should be. But yes, you know, grid power storage, so we do have, we still have something left over, like from the path here. Some stuff left over, but that's actually fine. You know, it's not a big deal for me. And what's actually going to happen now is we're going to jetpack our way out. I should just build a teleporter here. Would be a lot simpler And I can remove all these rooms as well. Just build a teleporter down there to the main base from somewhere. And yeah, I should do that one day. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. You never know. I'll probably forget, or by then the base will be abandoned. So yeah, anyway, that's the first thing that I actually did. Well, one of the things that I did. It's not the first thing that I did. Now, I do realize that I can make the frost crystal farm here, and I'm just realizing this now. So what I'm about to show you next is kind of stupid what I did. I basically redid the farm. Yeah, I know. It was stupid, okay? I'm gonna redo it now here as punishment today. Hopefully today. If I have time. And build a teleporter there. Now, because we're out of base terrain edits, that's like working a little bit. So what actually happened is, yeah, these I can't remove these. I turned most of these into glass rooms, including like that one, this one here, and all these. It's just because, as you notice, it's a lot less laggy here. I'm not entirely sure if it can be noticed on the recording. I haven't really watched back the base parts, but I should. At least not recently. I do watch back most of my videos though when I do have the time, or at least some parts of them. But yeah, anyway, that was replaced by glass, and I wanted to replace all of these supply depots here with glass rooms as well. Just to reduce the lag. As you can see, it's a lot better now. Now, a side effect of us losing all of our blueprints is, as well, we've lost everything in the containers, including this one. Yeah, remember that like glitch, that dupe bug we did where we had a lot of stuff? Yeah, we don't anymore. We have nothing. Like, everything's empty from our storage container, so there's that. So that's kind of disappointing. So I'm about to show you how I actually redid the frost crystal farm. It's nothing special, but I did redo it, so I want to show it off. It's not really a big deal, but you know, I'll do it anyway. So glass farm. Now I will remove the glass farm. Okay, it's not gonna be now. I'll do it off camera. I'll remove it and I'll move it actually back to our HQ because it's a frost world. There's no point in having the glass farm teleporting, waiting like 2 minutes to actually go there and go back to whatever we were doing to actually get to the glass farm and back. So yeah, I'll just redo it somewhere. Actually, I think I have the perfect place for it. I think I'm just realizing it. The place where I was actually going to build a green forest, we're going to build frost crystals, a lot of frost crystals. I'm going to try and arrange them in such a way that it seems like it's a forest, or at least I'll try. Yeah, that doesn't mean I'll succeed, but I'll try. But now, this is what I did. I cleaned up the whole place. A little bit of decoration, like not too much, but a little bit. And, you know, made them all into like a straight line. The reason I made them this way is so that you can just stay here and hold E and just move the mouse instead of actually having to move about. This is a lot more efficient. Like, you still do have to like move about a little bit, but not too much. You don't have to like go like this, aim at them. You know, it's yeah, I'm actually getting different rows, but yeah, it's a lot more efficient in my opinion. And actually did bother a little bit. As you can see, the lines are a little bit straighter. They're not perfect, but they are a little bit straighter. So I did, you know, play around a little bit. Energy here is fine. Lighting is ugh. Did straighten out the whole floor as well. Built solar generators inside. Everything was moved around except the base computer because you can't really move that. That is sort of permanent. But yeah, you know, there's that. There's that. So I'm just picking these up because 70 glass, I made all of the frost crystals into glass. And I'm actually going to probably need more glass. Oh, okay. Now, some of these can actually enter here for some unknown reason, and I don't know why. It's kind of annoying, but they can do it. So, yeah. And that is all the frost crystals. So that should be... how many frost crystals was that? Let's see... 4,000. So that is actually more than enough from a farm like this. And I know the hangar is a little bit bigger than, well, yeah, what it's supposed to be. As you can see, there's like nothing on the outside except our ship. But yeah, we're actually going to be teleporting back once we came from, not the HQ, but somewhere else. Oh, there's the portal. And yeah, if I do remember, and if I do actually have the time, I will, yeah, let's go here. I will actually rebuild the glass farm. I realized this just now. And I realized how stupid it was for me to actually spend time last night to actually flatten out the area, plan it out a little bit, you know. It wasn't too much. It's not like I put in, oh yeah, 10 hours of work. No, it was like half an hour, but You know, was still kind of stupid. I should have known better. Anyway, this is where our freighter is. No, this is where our exocraft is. That's interesting. Now, because I alt-tabbed, I actually had more time, but I got annoyed at something. I was actually gonna remove all the dehydrogen jelly and turn it into dehydrogen. I was gonna wait about for it, just so that, you know, I can actually send some frigates off. Yeah, I did pick up some indium though. Some frigates on a mission, but yeah, sort of, you know. Again, I alt-tabbed, I did something, I got annoyed because there was, you know how when you enter your Gmail, when your Google account, and you can actually check what has logged in to your account. There was an Android device that I didn't recognize. Now, I have 3 devices that should be logged into that specific account. Now, not this one. This one is a separate account. Only the computer is logged in my personal phone. And everything has a 2-factor authentication. So everything is secure. And the weird thing is, I reset my password. So now you're like, oh, it's logged in. You know, it's not a big deal. It doesn't really have too much information. Yes, we are going to do a little bit of Quicksilver. Again, unearth ancient bones. Sure. And I was dealing with an issue. So I was like, you know what? I'll change the password. Sure. So I made the password even more complicated that even I can't remember it anymore. Yeah, I really can't. I don't know my own password now because I made it like way longer and way more complicated. But you know, sure, I enabled not just 2-factor authentication, but Google actually sends you a message or phones you up. It's one of the two you gotta pick. So you know, I enabled all those, and I was like, you know, log me in of absolutely every single device, everything, like only the computer stays. And funny thing is, before you log in, they do really send you a password. Which you can log in on, you can use and you can log in on your phone, for example. But the funny thing is, that Android device was still logged in, even though it supposedly logged it out. So it's like, yeah, it's logged in. I was like, it can't be detecting the computer as an Android device, first of all. Second of all, it's not showing me an IP address, which is really weird. Normally, even if somebody's using a VPN or whatever... Oh, this is the planet, really? Oh, this is the same planet we have. Oh, well. This is the exocraft is like 180 units away. Which exocraft is it? It's the buggy! Would you look at that? Okay, that's fine. Let's go unearth some ancient bones again. Is that one? Barry technology module, new. Okay, so I should probably not land where the exocraft is. We've probably been here before. I do believe we did a similar mission last episode as well. But yeah, you know, it was a little bit funny. It was very weird. I was like, maybe it's one of my old phones, but I was like, I'm pretty sure I factory reset all of them. The ones that I've, you know, resold or just did somewhere in a cabinet. But yeah, that's about it. So, you know, I got a little bit annoyed at that. And I've been a little bit paranoid. I was like, who could it be? I was like, who cares about a Gmail account that just has, like, emails from gaming sites or whatever that don't really matter? Like, games like, for example, actually, it's not even, I believe it's not even my registered account for Path of Exile. So, you know, it's, like, it used to be used a lot. That account when I played a lot more World of Warcraft, a lot more, well, stuff in general, a lot of free games back in the day, a lot of MMOs, a lot of free MMOs, you know, required you to register, so even the non-free ones require you to register nowadays. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that's mostly what I use the account for. Of course, it has a YouTube account to it, a very old one, but it's not a creator account or anything, so at most they're gonna get, like, with my name, my address, like, who cares? That account doesn't even have, like, anything linked to it, nothing. So, you know, it's not something that I should really be worrying about. It's just a little bit annoying when you see that random Android device there, you know, just being there. Like, for example, so on my router, I am very strict about who uses the Wi-Fi I don't really generally give out the password to anybody. It doesn't matter who they are. But once upon a time, my wife's sister actually did ask us for her password. She does live very close to us, like very, very close. That's the wrong thing to recharge, sorry. So did we actually get it? Yeah, we did, sorry. I was way too busy talking. And she has a Xiaomi. I believe that's how you pronounce it. But the funny thing is, because you know the router gives you the IP, the MAC address of everything, and I was like, okay, so we have this, and that device connected. I was like, okay, I do recognize, you know, for example, my new phone, even my old phone, it actually shows up by name without me having to configure it. So my new phone is a Motorola, for those of you who don't know, which is basically a Lenovo nowadays, because they did buy them out a long time ago. So yeah, just it shows up like a Motorola phone. The other one is actually a Chinese phone, which is still alive, still working. I thought it was supposed to die like 2 years ago, it's still working, but I do use it as a backup phone. It's just, I don't really use it anymore, but it's just there. It doesn't even have a card in it or anything. So it is a Cubot, if that's how you pronounce it. It's a very old one, but yeah, nowadays it's not connected really to anything. It's just there for a backup, just in case, you know, mine breaks and I need one. That and, you know, computer, laptop, the wife's phone. And I was like, you know, there's like these devices that I recognize. There's like this one which says Xiaomi communication system. And I was like, what? That was my exact reaction. I was like, what the fudge is that? It's very weird, especially when it's something, communication technology or something like of that sort. So it was really weird. It was like, what? Radio Planetary Depot, that's an easy one. Yes, just start, please. So, you know, it was kind of weird. I was like, who is that? I was just, you know what, I don't care. I don't recognize the device. We don't have a Xiaomi device at home. The only Xiaomi device is a Honor. We have an Honor phone which broke a long time ago, and I was like, it can't be connected to the internet. And the other thing is my fitness band. My is it a fitness band? It's not. What did I call it? No, it's not a Fitbit. It's smartwatch. Whatever it is, that's an Honor as well, but it doesn't have Wi-Fi, so you know that was out of the question. So I was like, what is that? Who is it? Obviously I had to have given them a password because my router password is again extremely complicated. I don't even remember my router password. I do have it, actually the router password I do have written down, and it is in a very safe place which nobody can actually reach. It's next to my pants, next to my crotch. Yeah, for those of you that do actually care, I keep the router password on my desk taped to the top part of my desk, but on the bottom side of it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It is below my keyboard, but just on the other side of the desk, so it cannot be seen. Nobody knows that. The wife knows, but she doesn't care enough to actually remember, so she doesn't know where it is either. But yeah, you know, so I just blocked it, just straight up went. So I was like, block this MAC address, never allow it back in. And a day later, she's like, I don't have any internet connection at your house. And I was like, you shouldn't in general. You don't have the password. She was like, you gave it to me like a month ago. And I was like, well, I guess I know who has a Xiaomi now. Like, I guess I knew whose that was. Really? You really can't shoot when you're here? Really? You just pass us through the door? Okay, whatever. Okay, sure. Have your way. Now, really doesn't matter what we do here. We just need like 100 punium, which we should have. Touch the display. Oh, yes. Touch the display. It's a beautiful OLED display. Or mini LED. Now, that's a spicy meatball. I don't know. In terms of the OLED displays, I would like one. As a monitor, I would, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's just better eye candy in my opinion. It's good, it's better. It's better than what I have. But I really didn't care enough to buy one back then. I guess I would buy one now, but I do need a third monitor anyway. So I have like this old Panasonic, was it? No, Philips TV, which I could use as a monitor. Well, old, it is old, but it does have an HDMI cable. It runs at 30 FPS though. I have tried it before. But it is useful for like having like a notepad or something open on it. I could actually use it. It's kind of big though. It's kind of really big, so it's kind of annoying. I don't use it. It's actually just, it's just a decoration in my house. Yeah, seriously, like TVs are just decoration in my house. Because it's one of those, when we bought it, it's one of those I didn't actually need or want a smart TV. So it's just one of those that it's just a TV, you know, it doesn't have like apps or anything. So you can't really run YouTube on it unless you connect it to like your PC. And I'm not really gonna do that from all the way over here just so I can run YouTube. Huh. Ah, right, we need to build an Atlas Pass. I totally forgot about that. So that's gonna be the next step. The next thing we do. Is this an Emerald World? Silver, Indium. No, it's not an Emerald system even. There's that. Another interesting... Okay, well, I can't do anything, by the way. Okay, now I can. Another interesting thing that happened to me is... This is actually the second time it's happened. I totally forgot to actually mention this the first time around. So, you know, as on YouTube, when you do watch whatever you're watching, whatever you watch, you do get ads. You know, it's good to get ads. I do have ad block, but I do remove it specifically for YouTube. The only reason ad block is there is because some sites do use way too many ads, even though I try not to go to sites that I don't trust. But yes, you know, it's there just as a backup plan for certain areas of the internet. What I'm trying to say is, you know, I got an ad. This is the second time I've actually gotten this ad. It's for Vimeo. Yeah. I got an ad on YouTube for Vimeo. Yeah, that's why? Like, okay, I get it. They paid to have their ad ran. I get it. Why are you allowing it though? You're advertising your competitors. Like, I had actually forgotten that Vimeo was a thing until that ad showed up, by the way. Just saying, I had forgotten that it even exists. Yeah. Anyway, let's actually go and find some emerald somewhere. And like 200 of it, just so I can build a Atlas Pass. Okay, as you can see, our inventory is very full. 2 fuel oxidizers though, so good. We are gonna be, we did lose everything, so... Okay, let's see. Alright, map. I was like, what was I doing there? What was I supposed to do? So the only thing we care is... Actually, no filter. Wait, why is everything white? Wait. Is our scanner damaged? Do we even have a scanner? Wait a minute, what? No, wait, you don't need a scanner. What is going on? Okay, there's a green one. I see the green one, but... I'm gonna set the waypoint here. Just in case, but why is everything white? Okay, this is red. The colors are very bland in the star map for some reason. It's probably from the mod. Like, you cannot tell this is green from here. And you should be able to. Like, you can barely tell that there's a difference. That is not fun. Ah, this has a single planet. Okay, so that's a no-no. There's a green one. It has 2. I don't want a single planet because if it's activated emerald, it doesn't really help us. You need emerald. You don't need activated emerald for it. Which is... I think there should be a way to activate emerald or to deactivate emerald, so to speak. So to speak, you know, just to put it like as simply as possible. Just so that if you have like 10,000 activated emerald, you know, you don't need to like go out and farm 100 emerald just because you need 100 emerald like right now. It would be easier for you to just like take 100, put it in a refiner with whatever sodium or carbon or whatever, and just like get your normal emerald, even if it is at a loss. Alright, well, the way I'm gonna search for this is I'm just gonna do a very slow low pass and hopefully see some areas? If not, this cave is very interesting to me. Oh, can I take... Oh, I should be able to take the ship in here. It's probably not a good idea. Yeah, it's definitely not a good idea. I'm not gonna do it. It's just because it's permadeath, I'm not gonna do it. If it was normal, I would definitely go for the chance. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Alright. Alright, any emerald. Any. No, we're gonna land next to this key. We didn't find any, so let's land next to this. Well, it's not a... It's a triangle-ish key. So whatever you want to really call it. Yes. Aggressive sentinels? New. Okay. Good. Subterranean relics. I don't know why I even went there. Gold. There's an electric cube. By the way, I did actually confirm that the glitches we have, we can build our... Well, I didn't really 100% confirm it, but I'm gonna call it confirmed. There's an emerald over there. It is from the save editor that I did, because I actually went on my normal save with the mods on, and it didn't have the ability to, you know. I'm actually gonna leave the pad here. You know what? Maybe somebody will find it and use the dragonfly. Oh right, Redmask did mention that people that don't have modded can use the dragonfly, which is kind of interesting. Okay, not the scatter blaster, that's not what we wanted to do. Not the mining beam. Terrain manipulator, there it is. It's gonna take a little bit because as you can see the... Yeah, it's not really manipulating properly. Now it is, but it wasn't a moment ago. What was I saying again? I mean, not about the dragonfly, something before that. I keep forgetting what I was getting at. Yeah. How much emerald do I have? It's showing me silica powder instead of the emerald. That's great, that's amazing. Alright, the glitches. So yeah, they're probably from the save editor. I did go on normal with the mods on, and we didn't have the ability to... That's 135, that is not enough, so I'm going to need one more spot. Gold, gold, floating crystal. It's not an ancient data site. Emerald, there it is. Now, where did you... Oh, all the way over there, okay. It was not there, so I'm assuming that it was from the editor. The thing is, though, I haven't actually gotten the editor yet. I will. I have to re-get the editor, reinstall Java, see exactly what the glitches are in the editor and remove them. And then, like, remove Java, remove the editor. Again, I don't like Java. I don't want it on my computer. I don't want it on my phone. I don't want it anywhere. The only reason... I wasn't never going to install it, by the way. Never going to install the editor. I don't care, but I just... It wasn't fair towards me to lose all that stuff. So, all the time farming. All those blueprints. So, yeah, I did it. But, yeah. So, that is why I'm... like, I don't want them. It's not fair for me to have the ability to actually make them. That's probably something only people in creative can do. And I don't want to have that ability. If I shouldn't have it, I shouldn't have it. But if I should have it, I should have it, you know. That's what I'm trying to get at. Let's get the Atlas Pass V3. We only need the V3 one. The rest we don't really care about. And that was it. We're actually done with that. Okay. Let's go speedy. Let's go speedy a little bit. Let's go speedy towards the ship. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This thing needs fuel. Oh, my God. It's like a Mustang. Yeah, from what I've heard, the Mustangs, yeah, they... Wait a minute, since when does this thing have a laser? Did I install... Oh, I did install a laser on this thing, right. Okay, well... And it's just gonna fall down. Anyway, you know what, I will be ending things off here. Actually, wow, on almost the 30 minutes mark. I thought we were like at 25. I am very surprised. For now, though, my name's Rampant Mystic. I do hope you enjoyed this episode of No Man's Sky, and I do hope to see y'all in the next one.